With your arms, grab the top of the board and with your strong foot, push the board down. No foolish stretch and you have your board down. You have to bring your head and your chest up to the surface. In my case, my strong foot is the left foot, and this video is a demonstration how you will do it in the water. To pump, what someone needs to do is to make a spring movement that bends and lifts constantly, as you can see in the video. Pumping is a super important maneuver in surfing, since this maneuver is how someone generates speed on the wave. Otherwise, if you don't pump, you will look like a log in the water. The bottom turn is the maneuver that always goes before a trick. You do the bottom turn when you stop pumping and you decide to do a maneuver such as aerial or a roller trick. The important thing about this maneuver is to master it 100% of it, because as that you can establish better precision, technique, and control over the board. Well, staying low is very easy. What someone needs to stay low is to just maintain like the position of a squat. You don't wanna coil so much, just take like the middle point of your squat. Remember that you're surfing in water that is like an irregular terrain, so it's important to stay low all the time when you are surfing. Well, now let's get into the tricks. Already knowing how to pump and how to do the bottom, you're ready to know how to make a roller. The roller consists of turning all your body, the board, to make this roller. You have to hit the lip, that is the top of the wave, when you already drop the wave. The part where you want to roll is the clean roll. That's how surfers call it. In this part of the wave, surfers do mostly of their tricks. For example, airs, cutbacks, laybacks, etc. In this case, front side, you have to raise your arms above the wave and turn your hips and eyes into the direction of the beach. When you have finished this maneuver, it is always important to bend down. In this case, of the backside is totally the opposite. In this case, the leading arm goes up while the other goes below the knees at the bottom. Then when it's time to turn, the guide arm goes down and touches the tip of the board. Meanwhile, the other arm goes up. The importance of where you look should not be a question in surfing. Where you look is where you go. As you can see in the video, when I don't have the right look, my whole body destabilizes. Cutbacks are all about getting back to the foam of the wave so you pick up speed again from the point zero. When you see that the wave starts to getting slower and slower and slower, it's necessary to make a cutback. The cutback is like doing a roller in the opposite direction. For example, if I am going front side and I need to do a cutback, I do like a type of roller backside. So cutbacks are very important because it is one of the key maneuvers in surfing that every surfer should know. Okay, reading a wave is really simple. What you want to do, or when you're in the beach, in this case in beach here in Lima, you want to look for the peaks. The peaks are the highest part of the wave, where the wave breaks. In this case, you want to look for the uncrowded peaks. That's my recommendation. Sometimes the crowded peaks are not the best because there's a lot of people and beginners and you want to go to a higher level. And I really recommend you to trying the most advanced peaks, because of that you can develop new skills at catching waves, as that you can catch more waves too. Okay, now we're ready that you catch your wave and you know how many sets are landing in a spot. You're ready to read a wave. In this case, there are many types of breaking wave. Sometimes the wave is closed, sometimes the wave has a lot of wall. That's the travel that you want to look, and you want to catch a wave with a good wall. That means equal travel. Lima, it's not too good on walls. It basically has more closeouts waves, and what you want to do is really pump good. That's my recommendation. And first of all, I will recommend you guys to focus on pumping and then on doing your tricks. Or our point is how to read the wall. If you see that when you're catching the wave is like breaking like here, you're catching the wave from here, and there's another wave forming right here, you don't want to go on this wave because this is going to be a closeout. You want to go for the wave that is only a one peak, a very strong peak, because if it's a flat peak, you will not have no wall, and that wave is also bad. What you want to look at is look for the big one with a good peak